Hello my dear students, how are you? Now we are going to discuss about our new topic. In previous class we have discussed about the reproduction in animals, in which we first discussed about the animals that lay eggs. What is reproduction? Reproduction means any animal that produce their own kind, isn't it? Yes, they reproduce animals in two ways. Animals reproduce in two ways. They are first one, animals that lay eggs, and also animals give birth, isn't it? So in which first we discussed about animals that lay eggs, in which we discussed birds and insects. Okay, so birds are mainly lay eggs, and we studied about the parts of eggs, and also we studied about the life cycle, and also in the case of insects the life cycle is in three different ways, isn't it? In the case of insects we discussed about cockroach. Okay, cockroach have three different stages. And also in the case of butterfly, they are also lay eggs for reproduction, isn't it? So in the case of butterfly there is four stages. Okay, we discussed about birds and insects. So in this class we are going to discuss about reptiles, frog and fish. That these animals lay eggs for reproduction. Okay, so first reptiles. So what are reptiles? Reptiles are animals like lizards, snakes, crocodiles, etc. Okay, lizards, crocodiles, snakes, they are reptiles. Okay, what they do? They lay eggs on the ground. What they do? They lay eggs on the ground, and from this ground, that is from the sand, eggs get warm. Eggs get warm. So after getting this warm, the eggs comes into hatch. What do you mean by hatching? Yes, hatching is the process by which the young ones comes out from the egg, come out from the eggs by breaking eggshell. Okay, that is the process hatching. Okay, for in the case of reptiles, crocodiles, lizards and snakes, they are the animals like reptiles. Okay, they lay eggs on the ground. They lay eggs on the ground. From the ground, the eggs get warm and hatch. Okay, in reptiles, crocodile is an example of reptile. Okay, they remain in the nearest to the eggs. Why? Because after hatching, the younger ones comes out. After hatching, the younger ones of crocodiles came out, and then they help the young ones. The crocodile help the young ones to reach the water. In the case of crocodile, they stay at the near to the eggs. Their own eggs. After hatching, the young ones came out, and also they help the young ones to reach the water. This is what in the case of reptiles, crocodiles do. Okay, so that is reptiles. That is some animals like lizards, crocodiles and snakes. They are examples for reptiles. Okay, next is frog. What is frog? So you have seen frogs in both water and on land, isn't it? They are lives in water and also lives in land. That is animals which are lives both water and land. They are called amphibians. So frog is an amphibian. That is, frog is living both water and land. They are called amphibians. Okay, so frog lay eggs in where? Water. Frog lay eggs in water, and After hatching, that means the young one of frog came out by breaking the egg. That young one is called tadpole. Okay, this tadpole get into several developments. This this tadpole comes to several development. After the development, the adult frog is formed, because tadpole becomes two-legged and four-legged, and after the adult frog, tadpole means walmarkri. What is walmarkri? Okay, so frog is an amphibian, that is frog lives in both water and land. Okay, the first one is reptiles and second one is what? Frog. Okay, reptiles are lizards, crocodiles and snakes. Frog means that is an amphibian, that is it lives both in land and also in what? Water. In water they lay eggs. Frogs lay eggs in water. After hatching, the tadpole came out. The young one of frog is called a tadpole. So it goes in several development. After the development, it becomes the adult frog. Okay. Now next animal that lay egg is fish. You can see fish in where? Yes, the fish in water. So fish lay thousands of eggs. In water, but in which few eggs are hatched and from their young ones comes. So it lay thousands of eggs, but in which few eggs are hatched and young ones came out in the case of fish. So that is the animals that are lay eggs are birds, insects, reptiles, frog and fish. Okay, birds lay eggs, in which we studied about the parts of legs, isn't it? And also the life cycle, and then how the young ones came out in the case of eggs. In the case of birds, we say that in the eggs, the parent bird is sit on the eggs, and the worm get from the parent bird. The eggs get into the hatching. The eggs get hatched and the young one came out. Okay, and then after that we discussed about insects. Insects in two cases, that is in the case of cockroach and also in the case of butterfly. Cockroach have three main stages, and also in the case of butterfly there are four main stages. In the case of cockroach, egg, nymph and adult cockroach, isn't it? And also in the case of butterfly there is four stages. What are they? Eggs, larva, pupa or cocoon and adult butterfly. They are the four stages of butterfly. So in the case of reptiles, what they do? They lay eggs on the sand. They lay eggs on the sand. The eggs get warm from the sand and then it becomes hatched. In the case of crocodile, what they do? They stay near at the eggs. After hatching, the young ones are formed, and also they help the young ones to reach the water. Okay. And in the case of frog is an amphibian. What do you mean by amphibian? Amphibian means that the animal which lives both in water and land. They are called amphibian. Okay. In the case of frog, they lay eggs in the water. And after hatching, the young one is formed. That young one is called tadpole. The young one of frog is called tadpole. This tadpole comes to the several development. After several development, it becomes the adult frog. Okay, it becomes the adult frog. And then in the case of fish, it lay thousands of eggs in the water, but in which few of them hatching, few of them go through in the process of hatching, and then few of them become the adult fish. Okay, that is about animals that lay eggs. Okay, now how animals protect their own eggs. How the animals protect their own eggs? In the case of birds, what they do, that is, eggs made by an animal is eaten by another animal. Eggs are eaten by the another animal. Okay. Some animals eat eggs of another animal. So it is a problem. There is a problem. Okay. So the animals have to protect their own eggs. Animals have to protect their own eggs. So birds protect their animals by they prepare nest. What they do? The birds prepare nest, and in the nest they lay eggs. In which they lay eggs and there, and also protect inside the nest. They lay eggs in the nest, and also they protect eggs in the nest. And also in the case of cockroach. In the case of cockroach, it is very simple. They lay eggs in the dark places. Cockroaches lay eggs in the dark places, because by this we cannot find the eggs. So it can protect. The cockroach can protect their own eggs by lay eggs by the dark places. Okay. Now turtles, what they do? Turtles bury their eggs on the land. Turtles bury their eggs on the land. And also in the case of turtles in sea, they lay hundreds of eggs, in which two or three eggs are get into the hatching process, and the young ones are formed. Okay, turtles, what they do? They bury eggs on the land. This turtle in sea, female turtles in sea, lay eggs, hundreds of eggs in the water, but in which only two or three eggs are came into hatching, and the young ones from 2 or 3 eggs. So this is the process. This is the protection of eggs. So in the case of birds, what they do? They prepare nest. In the nest, birds lay the eggs and protect eggs. And also in the case of cockroach, what they do? Cockroach lay eggs in the dark places. Okay. In the case of turtle, they bury the eggs in the land. Okay. In the case of female turtle, in sea, they lay hundreds of eggs. In which two or three eggs are produce young ones. Okay. This is about animals that lay eggs. Okay. So reproduction in animals, we have to we discussed about the animals that lay eggs. So we have to discuss about the next topic, that is animals give birth. Okay. Okay, protection is mainly of birds, cockroach, and also turtle. And also there is another animal, that is butterfly. What butterfly do? Butterflies lay eggs on the underside of the leaves. Butterflies lay eggs on the underside of the leaf. So by these processes, animals can protect their own eggs. Okay, now we are moving to the next section, a simple topic, that is animals that give birth to the young ones. animals that give birth to young ones. Okay, that is, some animals give birth to young ones and they feed milk. They feed milk. They provide milk as the food. Okay, that animals are called mammals. That animals are called mammals. Okay, that is, animals give birth to young ones and also they feed milk. And also they feed milk. They are called mammals. Example: cat, dog, human beings, lion, tigers, etc., etc., etc. They are generally called mammals because they give birth to young ones and also they feed milk. Okay, they feed milk. They are called mammals. Okay, that is in the case of mammals. In the case of mammals, younger ones are developed inside the mother. In the case of mammals, young ones are developed inside the mother and also they feed milk for their development. After getting adult, after they become adult, till they give what, milk for the young ones. Okay, that is in the case of mammals. So in the case of mammals, what they do, they give birth to the young ones and also feed their children, feed milk for their children. This is about our third chapter, and also there is a small topic that we have to discuss, that is in our next class. Okay, children, you have to read the page number 178. You have to read page number 178 minimum of 5 times, and also I will give the note based on this topic. Okay, thank you. Okay, we will discuss this second section, that is animals give birth to young ones in next chapter, next class. Okay, so thank you all.